Okay, update time. So a lot has happened. I keep forgetting to record and losing the light, so it's getting dark at night and it's too dark to record, but here we go. So as you can see, we actually have taken form, although it's just for appearances because down the side we are nowhere near done yet, but the front doors are all on, so I've actually got it rainproof for now. So the roof is on, but not finished. It hasn't been insulated, it hasn't got the EPDM on yet. We've got the OSB on the joists, and we've got the sticky back vapor barrier on there. Let's go up and have a look. This is my way up. So over the last week, every dry day I get, I've progressed this, got a bit further, and then got the vapor barrier down, and I have to leave a gap at the end there for the water to get out, otherwise we'll have a swimming pool up here. But yeah, the roof is on and we are fairly watertight. Obviously rain can still get in a few places down through these sides here, but it'd have to be pretty horizontal rain to do that. Got the windows in, and I bloody snapped this glazing bead, the little lip that's clips in there, snapped off because it's so cold at the moment. I've been using the heat gun onwards there just to warm them up a little bit before knocking them in so they're not so brittle. And then I've made myself a bit of a work area to cut all the soffits and fascias. But yeah, that was a few days ago I got this end bit on, and I've been out here as well, try and get somewhere decent to stand. So this is the back corner. I decided that we're probably going to put an awning on the end there on top, so that my dad's got it in his head that he wants to be able to sit out here and be undercover. So we gave him a little bit of an overhang, but we didn't want to go any further than the door. So once we get a proper fascia on there, you're getting right up to the edge of the door. So he will have a little dry area just to sit his boots and that sort of thing, but if he wants to have even further undercover, he's going to need an awning. So I've bolstered up that front end a bit more, used a lot of my offcuts of OSB, sort of Frankensteined and sandwiched it all together to make something more solid on there, so that if we need to put a few fixings in that aren't in the joists, at least we've got something we can screw into. Today I've been tidying up the final bits around the roof, and I need to cut that end off in that corner. That's the last thing I need to do before I can get all the soffits and fascias on all the way around the outside edge. And I've also decided, because the very top hardy plank, you'll see the nail heads. I did try getting some poly heads. I'll show you actually, because they're just here. Some poly head nails, and just colour them, paint them, because I've got the hardy plank paint. I just painted the ends. I did a little trial around the other side, and the paint came off because I had to hit it with a hammer. And I decided in the end what I'm going to do is put trim over those top nails instead. The trim is here, 25mm trim. Oops, where are you? All right. So I will try and put a trim. We've got a bit of a gap here which we're supposed to have, which lets the air circulate down behind the hardy board. So we're going to have to maintain that gap, get it as nice and close to the top as we can, and then put that along there like that. And because it's anthracite, it'll blend in with the soffits rather than the wall, but I think it'll look absolutely fine. And then it'll make quite a dark bit there, so you're not going to notice the gap. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Been very, very busy. I've been feeling quite a lot better. I'm not recovered. It feels like this might be one of those ongoing things, sort of like my heart doesn't hurt, but it's noticeable that something's not right, if that makes sense. I wouldn't call it pain, but there's some sort of discomfort, and it's very obvious that I should not be overworking and making it worse. So we can lock now. So, and I put this bit of foam on the wall so the handle doesn't hit. Oh, I've made it for the key, but I need to put a bit more higher up. Spray foam is fantastic. I've been going around all the doors and then just tidying it up afterwards. And I've been working out all the trims to go on the outside as well, because I want to get the outside looking good before I move in. Today was a dry day. It didn't rain today, but it also wasn't enough to completely dry off all the residual water there was. So when we do the roof, it needs to be dry, and I need a full day with at least 2 people, probably 3 people, because the rubber, we've got a 4 metre by 15 metre roof, and the rubber is about 200 kilograms, something like that, ridiculously heavy. So I need to reel it up. I think if I can sort of put it on a spool or something and then pull it up rather than trying to heave the entire lot up there, that's the way forward. Yeah, I've just spray foamed all this today, and I've got the proper fixings in, so these doors actually do work now. They are fully functional. Oh, of course, that was a while ago. I'll tidy that up in a little while after I've done this probably. But yeah, the doors work really well, so I'll go and grab the glazing tomorrow probably and finish off these ones. And then there's another side where the rain can't get in. The only place the rain will always be able to get in is this doorway, which will go into the utility, but the utility isn't built yet. So I will probably put a board across that with some polythene on it. I've got loads of polythene because everything comes wrapped in polythene, all the soffits, everything. So I've got a ton bag full of polythene. I'll wrap that in polythene and just block that up so it is a weather barrier. And I've got to do the same above as well. You can't see it from here, but above where we've put the wall plate in, there's only one course of blocks, and I need to put another course in. The reason we didn't do it when the guys were here is because the solar panel would foul it. So I know I'm all over the place, I'm sorry, but yeah, we're a bit like that at the moment, doing every little bit, so there we can just see it there. I need to scooch those solar panels along to the end of their track, I think, and that's the best way to do it, because it's not, it's like 3 centimetres for those blocks to foul the solar panel, and I think I can make that up on that track. So if I'm careful, I can get over there, just slide them all across a little bit, and then I can put up a few more courses of block work. And that'll be good then, until next year when we build the actual upstairs. It's a bit tricky to explain my thought processes at the moment. I really am all over the place. Every time I see something, I start doing it, and then I think, oh, something else I need to do, and I get going with that as well. Oh, because it's winter, it's quite dark. So I've just ordered some spotlights that can be fastened to the roof and do them as temporary ceiling, not roof, ceiling, and do them as temporary downlights, so that this can be lit in the evenings, and then I can carry on in here, because at the moment it's getting to about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, you know, and the light's gone. By 5 there is no light, it's completely dark. By 4 o'clock you can't really carry on, and in here especially after 3 o'clock you can't really do anything. So get those lights in, and then I can get all this insulation done in the evenings rather than wasting my evenings and calling it a day at 4 o'clock. I think that'll do. Yeah, that's it. I'll I'll have more to tell you next time. Bye.